Hi, I'm Sharon.
Hi, I am Rich, better known as the Yarn Boy.
And welcome to Knit Style. I'm not even sure what number this is. 226 or something like that?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. We're mogging along.
And this is Piggy Pete. I've been following all these Yorkies online, and they all show these pictures. They're all neat and pose with little outfits. I post pictures of him. He's a wreck on my lap, chewing on my knitting needles.
Not for the lack of grooming. I brush him and bathe him every week. He goes to the groomer regularly. He's a boy. He gets his face into everything. I had him out for a walk just not like 2 hours ago. And how did he come in?
Covered in snow.
His face. Entirely covered with snow. He had his face burrowed in the snow like...
He's a boy.
You, baby. Oh my gosh, he's so funny.
I know. And the funny thing is when you pick him up and you have to feel his little weir is wet, you know there's a surprise somewhere in the house.
Well, we're still working on house training.
Yes. At least he goes in the bathroom. But now we've been closing that door so he can't get in the bathroom down here.
I'm not giving up.
I was in there, sitting on a pot, doing my business. He walks in, walks over, lifts his leg, and pees on a wall. What? That's not good. And I was like, yeah, so what? And then 20 minutes later, it's a little turd on the floor. I said, oh, at least he goes to the bathroom. He must see me.
Well, the bathroom,
is that why you do that?
Well, the one good thing is the bathroom is close to the back door where he's supposed to go. Mm-hmm. So if we could just get him to the back door to let us know. He knows how to ring the bell. We're working on it. It's a whip.
He rings the bell because he wants something to eat. He gets a treat.
Well, yeah.
Say hello. Look at the people. Say, don't I look nice and neat? Oh, la 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 la.
Oh, so the other day, speaking of getting... So I'm walking him, and all of a sudden, he gets stuck because a bramble bush was sticking out of... Because he likes to pee next to the bushes. So a bramble bush stuck into his little top knot hair. And he was stuck, and he's trying to pull out. It took me a good 2 to 3 minutes to get him out of that. I had to, and you know, he's wiggly. So I'm trying to get the bramble bush out of his little top knot. He's so funny. Something. He is a riot. We have so much fun with him. I think it's time for him to go rest.
Should I put him in his crate? Yeah.
Yes, put him in his crate or he'll be pooping him.
Yes. I'll be right down.
We're working on it. If for some reason he's not house trained, I'm going to give him a year. If he still is having accidents in the house, I'm just going to set up a spot for him to go on a wee-wee pad. Because he was raised for 5 months on wee-wee pads, and I think that's why we're having so much problems with him. But it's fine. We don't scold him. It's just, we just let it go, and then we clean it up and move on. And bring him outside. And sometimes it's a matter of, you know, he usually likes to go every hour and a half to 2 hours. And if I wait much past that 2 hours, that's when he goes. So I really should set a timer. We're all waiting for you.
Oh, and if for some reason he's not house trained, we're going to raffle him off one week. To some lucky listener.
So what did you make for yourself?
Well, I'm going out to shovel snow after we're done here, so I need a little antifreeze to keep myself from freezing up out there.
It's a snow day today. And you know, honestly, whenever there's a little snow day, I get really lazy.
Well, it's in like, well, when we used to work.
But I have to say, we're keeping to our recording schedule. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday, what's the day? January 29th, 2019. And yeah, we are keeping to our recording schedule on Tuesdays. So yeah, thank you for setting everything up.
That's quite all right. I was bored.
I know. We can't get out today. I mean, we could,
we could have, but who wants to go out?
Who wants to go out in this?
It's going to be even worse tomorrow. Well, we got to go out tomorrow. We have puppy training. No, dog training.
Yes, we have dog obedience school every Wednesday at noon. I think there's one more class after tomorrow. Tomorrow's class number 3. And he's doing great. He does very, very well.
I like that.
What is it?
It's It's a Manhattan.
A Manhattan.
Instead of sweet vermouth, I use cherry cordial.
Yum. Sounds delicious. Okay, so let's do the giveaway. Last week I had some beautiful yarn from Knit Crate to give away, and I did the random number draw.
That it?
That's it. And the winner is...
Wait, we're not going to tell you. No, wait.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah, well, let her do it.
Okay, fine. Can you read?
You want to give the winner... Can you read? Wait. What did it say? Oh, okay. And the winner is Kim B. Congratulations, Kim B.
Congratulations.
Please come to the studio and claim your prize whenever you can.
Just contact me on Ravelry. My username is Stitch Mistress over there, or you can send me an email at sharon@knitstyleryarns.com. Congratulations, Kim B. And she says she loves watching Jamie. He warms her heart, and he warms our hearts too.
He warms my lap more than anything.
Oh yeah, he's on your lap a lot because you sit a lot more than me.
How come I can knit and he doesn't bother my knitting, but your knitting he attacks?
Honestly, I think my knitting is super sheepy. It's... What is that noise? He's trying to get out of his crib. My knitting is... I've been knitting with rustic yarns, which translates to closer to the sheep. They're not as processed, and I think he likes that sheepy smell, so he loves that yarn. So he grabs it a lot. He grabbed it this morning because it fell down, and I didn't realize, and he just swooped it up.
It doesn't bother mine. He sits
Completely
on my lap.
unraveled the ball.
I have knitted more in the last 2 days than I have in the last 2 months.
Yes.
I'm getting progress, and he doesn't bother me at all. Though.
No, we're going to show your knitting in a moment. But before we do, let's talk a little bit about...
Well, let's show the giveaway. Did you show the giveaway? She know what you're getting? Kim B, does she know what she won?
From last week. It's
from
that
last
beautiful,
week. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember
red,
it.
gold, and pink skein. I do have a giveaway for this week. All right, let's do that now. We might as well do that now. So, I have another 2 skeins from Knit Crate. If you would like a Knit Crate subscription, you can click my affiliate link down below, and any profits I make from that go right into shipping out prizes, so thank you so much if you do that. This is Vitellana Heathered Chunky. It's a chunky wool.
Chunky.
60 yards per skein, and it's absolutely beautiful. It says 100% wool. It doesn't say what kind, but it's really soft. Feel it. It's soft, right? And he's the wool judge.
It's pretty soft, right?
Yeah,
it's pretty
very
chunky
soft.
too. Whoa, that's some thick stuff.
It's 60 yards per skein for 100 grams. Yeah, it's really chunky.
What would you knit with that?
There's some beautiful chunky cowls out there. You can make hats. You could do anything. Gloves. Beautiful.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have 120 yards here of a chunky. So in order to win this, just make a comment on our show. All right. I can't think of anything for you. Anything? You could talk about anything. Tell me what the weather is like in your town. It is snowing right now in my town.
This is minus 60 with the wind chill.
Oh my! It can be. It's going to be bad this week.
Well, for people in the Midwest, us is not too bad. We're only going below 0 at night.
I've heard of 50 below.
Yeah.
Like in Fargo, I heard that on the radio this morning, and that will kill you. So be careful. Oh my gosh.
What do you do if you lose your heating?
Oh, I don't know. I hopefully.
Or the electric goes out or something.
That's bad.
It is very. It's kind of
scary.
Yeah, it's kind of. Unless you got a wood burning stove, then you're okay. But if you don't, you're dead.
Well, let's change subjects, and let's talk about Vogue Knitting Live.
Oh, yes, I missed it.
It's a good thing.
Good thing.
No, I actually had a lovely time, but you would not have liked it. That's why I say that.
Too many people.
So, Donna, myself, and another good friend of mine, Susan, caught the 8 o'clock train in our town, and we took the train down to the city. It takes us about an hour and 40 minutes to get there. We met on the train. I was the first stop, so I saved seats. We got on the train, went down to Vogue. walked over to the venue, which is the Marriott Marquis, and went in, and it was mobbed. It was so crowded. I only saw a few people said hello to me, but honestly, I didn't get a chance to talk to any of you. Hi, everybody who said hello to me. I'm sorry, we could not talk because if we stopped, then people would be mad because there were people like it was it was really nuts.
Hard.
It was, and it was fine. We were really trying to be respectful to everyone and not get in people's way or whatever. But we had a great time. It was hard to shop because it's hard to see in the booths when it's like that. Although the lines to purchase weren't terrible, so that was good. It's not like the Miss Babs line at Rhinebeck where you have to wait 2 hours. No, that wasn't. The checkout lines were okay. So, yeah, we made our way. So, the thing is, I only had 7 hours there. So, I did not vlog. I did not take any photos. You couldn't.
Well, you had a class anyway, right?
I had a class.
Yeah.
So, and I actually was supposed to go to a lecture at 12:30, which I did not do, and I'm glad I didn't. So, we shopped from 10 until noon, which was 2 hours. We had lunch, and there was nowhere to sit, so we sat on the floor. We brought lunch. Thank goodness we brought lunch, because the lunch line...
No, could you have gone and left the building and gotten
Oh, yeah, of course. But
okay.
who wants to do that?
That's probably the best thing. That's what we're going to do when we go to the Yorkshire show.
Yeah. But, I mean, I didn't want to leave the venue, because that just takes extra time. So we all brought lunch. We sat on the floor, had a little picnic.
Talk about not wanting to block people. They just fell over.
No. We just kind of found a little spare wall, and we sat there.
Oh, okay.
Had our lunch. Went back and shopped for another hour, not even, maybe 45 minutes. And it was time for class at 2 o'clock. So we took our class at 2. I took advanced lace knitting with Romy Hill. It was awesome. Romy's awesome. I really enjoyed the class. My friend Susan took that class with me. Donna was in another class. And we got out of class at 5 and we left. Because we could have stayed... It was open till 6:30, but I was exhausted by 5 o'clock.
Well, it's because you're getting old.
I am. I'm going to admit that. I don't have the stamina. And my friend Susan probably would have wanted to stay in the city and have dinner. I just didn't want to. I just wanted to get on the train, come home, get in my jammies, and hang out with my hubby. And that's what we did.
And you missed your little puppy.
I missed my baby.
Who I babysitted for.
And he was good for you.
He's always good for me.
He went to the bath. He did his potty for you. Didn't have any accidents. No. Anyway, so I was home by 7:20, and it was pretty good. Like I said though, I didn't spend any time at all. Usually I vlog or I Instagram story, nothing, because it was just crazy.
Well, lots of cool yarn too.
I did, so I'm going to show that now.
Oh.
So.
Some nice husband gave you lots of money to buy whatever you wanted for your birthday.
Yes. So I had some birthday money because January is my birthday month. So my lovely husband gave me some cash, a wad of cash, and said, here's your birthday present, and buy something nice. And I did. This is what I bought with that money, actually. I love it very much. 5 skeins of Brooklyn Tweed Quarry.
Ooh.
Harrisville Designs was not there, but I did find a vendor that had Quarry as I was walking out. And I actually had my eye out for this yarn in this exact color. I would like to make a Carbeth cardigan. As a matter of fact, it is number 2 in my queue when I finish my next sweater because it's going to be fast.
I thought you didn't like cardigans.
It's not a cardigan. What am I saying? You're right. It's a Carbeth pullover.
Oh, okay.
By Kate Davies. Why? I think Carbeth cardigan's fun to say, so I made a mistake. It's the Carbeth pullover, and it is knit. You can either hold 2 DK skeins together or use a chunky. I'm choosing to use a chunky because I'm not a big fan of holding 2 skeins together, and I picked Quarry. A lot of people have knit this in Quarry, and I love it. I like the color.
That's a nice color.
So I'm super excited.
Good.
It's light as a feather too. It is so light.
Kind of thick.
It's very thick.
Not as thick as what the giveaway is, but it's pretty thick.
It's not a bulk. This is yarn weights are so difficult. This would be classified as a bulky, and this is a chunky. I don't know. I mean, what does it say on here?
Oh, this is spun. Dyed in Pennsylvania, spun in New Hampshire.
Okay, so the difference between the two, first of all, I think this is a plied yarn. This is a singles yarn. This has 60 grams. This yarn has 60 grams for the same amount of weight as this yarn. This yarn has 200 grams. 200 yards per 100 grams. This has 60 yards per 100 grams. So you can see how much thicker it is.
Quite a bit.
Yep. So this is 200. This is nice yardage for.
I never really looked at a label on somebody else's yarn. They give you everything: chunky weight, gauge range, needles.
It even says
source,
chunky.
spun, and dyed. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yep. This actually also labels it chunky.
Yeah, I know.
Yarn
this
labels
is chunky.
are so
That's
weird.
Chunky.
Yarn. I'm telling you, what you have to look at.
A thinner chunky.
You have to look at the weight of the skein, and you have to look at the yardage. And Ravelry is a big help. If you have a project you have in mind, you can look for yarn ideas and what people have knitted it in. I think 75 people have knit the Carbeth pullover with this yarn. So I was confident that it'll work, and people seem to like it. So anyway, that was my big purchase. And I thank you very much because I really like it. And it's going to be on the needles soon as I finish my other sweater. So Donna wanted to get some chunky yarn. Spoiler alert, all the yarn I bought, pretty much except for one skein, is pretty thick yarn. Because that's okay. I don't have that in my stash. So that's pretty cool. So Donna wants to knit a brioche cowl. I think it's called the Easy Brioche Cowl. I'll link to it in the show notes. Out of chunky yarn, and we were on the hunt for that in a, in a merino. So I found a wall of it, and she picked 2 skeins, and I'm gonna knit it also. We're gonna kind of have a little knit along.
A little knit along.
So.
Whoa. That's pretty chunky.
Here we go. More chunky yarn.
Damn. That's very chunky.
But feel this.
Oh no, that's really so. Holy cow. That's
This
even
is not
softer than the giveaway yarn.
Yes, because this is a superwash. These are not. I don't think these are superwash. And the Brooklyn Tweed yarn I just showed you is not superwash. So this is yarn, more like yarn that I dye. You know, superwash merino. So this is 100 yards for 200 grams. So it's close for 100 grams. So it's closer to this yarn. It's 100 yards for
it looks almost the same gauge as that yarn.
Yep, 100 yards for 100 grams. It just says superwash merino, bulky weight. And this is Cozy Color Works. Is the dyer.
Oh, that one has some specks in it.
It's got specks.
Yeah, that one
They both
too.
do.
Yeah.
This color is Broken Heart, and this color is Mocha Magic. And I'm going to brioche these. So one side will be this color, and one side will be this color. And it's going to make a really soft cowl, and I'm excited about it. So Donna bought the same base in different colors, and our friend Susan also bought the same base in another 2 colors. So
cool.
Yeah. So I'm going to be showing Susan how to brioche. Actually, I'm going over to her house tomorrow. We're going to have a little knitting date, and maybe we'll cast this on.
And what else? Oh, more chunky.
Then I went to Green Mountain Spinnery, and I picked up yarn for you.
For me.
These are for Rich. I'm going to make Rich a pair of colorwork mittens because you've been asking.
Yes.
So as soon as I finish the mittens that are on my needles now, I'm casting this on immediately.
Cool.
And it's nice and soft.
Yeah, I know, and it's chunky too.
I really like it. It's okay, so this is This is Weekend Wool. It's a 2-ply worsted weight, and it's 140 yards per 50 gram skein. These are 50 gram skeins. So they're lovely, and I can't wait to cast. I'm really excited about casting that on because I love these colors together. This blue and gray, so it's just very classic.
Lots of
I love
chunky
it.
stuff.
The first place we went when we got to Vogue is Plucky Knitter. And I was very excited because I've never seen Plucky Knitter in person. And they just have beautiful, beautiful yarn. And I have a lot of Plucky Primo fingering weight yarn. And I was sorely tempted but did not buy any. However, Donna and Susan did. But I bought one skein of a rustic base from Plucky. And this is a Rambouillet, breed specific. Rambouillet is a breed of sheep. It's a fingering weight. This is the only fingering weight that I bought. 420 yards. So this is 420 yards for the same weight. See how much thinner it is?
Yeah. It's amazing.
Well,
the thicker it is, the less you get. Yeah, that makes sense, obviously.
But the fabric will be bigger. So, anyway, so this is I love the color. And these are going to be color work mittens for me. And I'm going to pair it with a white. So I only got one skein of Plucky. And I got a free bag.
I'm glad you liked it. Down in the city on Times Square.
So we had a lovely, lovely time. It was a lot of fun. So that's Vogue. We had a great time. And like I said, it was way too crowded to do much of anything except shop.
2 weeks we're going on again for the Yorkshire
show.
show.
We're going down to a Yorkshire Terrier specialty show in a hotel that's right across from Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, we posted pictures of it.
Guess why? Because it's where Westminster Dog Show is, and it's that week. So there's all sorts of dogs in that hotel.
And Jamie's sisters and brother will be appearing in the show.
Yeah, they're entered in the show.
It'll be nice and neat, and then sloppo. We're gonna see if we want to get another one. We want to get a female.
Yeah, we're thinking about it.
I would really like to get a female.
Okay, so
but we'll see. So what did you dye?
Oh my gosh, we have knitting to show. So
I have knitting to show.
I know. Let's see your knitting.
I can't. It's stuck in a bag. It's stuck in my yarn bag. Oh, get out of there. Here it is. I've been working. It doesn't look very different than it did last time I showed it, but it's coming along.
So this is just a basic garter stitch shawl. Yeah. The pattern, I just kind of made it up. It's based on another pattern that's linked down in the show notes, and it's a stockinette shawl, but I changed it to garter just to make it easier for Rich. And he's increasing in the middle and on either side, in the middle every other row and on either side for every row to make a long elongated triangle. And how are you liking it?
It's nice.
How's your light? Do you like it?
Yes, I like my light. I wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for that light.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to, even with these lights on, I couldn't see anything.
Yeah. No, it seems like I've been coming down here and Rich has Jamie on his lap and he's knitting. So that's awesome.
As long as he doesn't bother me, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's good.
No.
So this is the yarn that Jamie loves, the Rauma 3-ply Stricka He loves this yarn. It's kind of sheepy. So I am almost finished with these Covello Mittens by Skeindeer Knits. This is a knit along that I'm doing with Katrina, Nelly Knits on Instagram. And we're doing a little informal knit along.
Hello,
Hi, Katrina. It's been really fun. So yeah, I love these, and I just have to do the decreases on this mitten and the thumb, and I'm finished, and I can cast yours on.
Okay.
So
I hope they come out as nice as yours.
They will. These are Kvello, and they're gorgeous, and I love them. So almost used the whole 100 grams of yarn, and I can't say anything except good things about that pattern. It's so much fun to knit. Okay, so speaking of Plucky Knitter, this is my Plucky knitter shawl. This is why I didn't buy any Plucky yarn, because I have a lot of it. And this entire shawl is made out of 5 skeins of Plucky knitter.
And that must be by Mr. West.
Mr. West.
He had knitted shorts on, did he?
I didn't see Steven, but I saw pictures of him on Instagram, and he had his hair dyed in different colors.
And he had knitted shorts on.
Oh, you saw?
Yes.
Oh, you saw on Instagram. Yes. Yeah, he's so cute. So he is. He's adorable. I love him. And he's such a nice guy. Anyway, so this is pretty much how it should be held, I think. Yeah. So this is the Vertices Unite shawl. This is where the vertices unite. That's why it's called that.
Okay.
Made entirely out of Plucky Knitter Primo Fingering, which is a MCN blend, a cashmere blend. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So I finished section 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. So I finished section 4, and there's 2 more sections to go. And
you were down at Vogue Knitting. Did you get to see the yarn pit?
I saw the yarn pit, but I did
jump in it.
I did not jump in the yarn pit, and I'm glad I didn't, because a lot of people got the plague.
Yeah, I heard poor Jen Sheila got sick as a dog. Too many germs. It's like Chuck E. Cheese with the balls and all the little kids in there. Yeah, it's the same thing.
I know that Andrea Mowry.
It's like jumping into a giant.
Andrea Mowry is in the hospital. She got really, really sick.
Did she?
Yeah,
a couple people.
And Christy Glass is really sick. So I'm glad I didn't jump in any ball pits because people got sick. I'm not saying it's from that, but there were germs. When there's a lot of people around, there's germs everywhere. So no, I did not do that. Okay, so there's one other thing I'm working on, and that is the Miranda sweater. It's a pullover because I'm knitting all pullovers this year, and I am just about to come off of Raglan Island. I think I'm just about ready to split for the sleeves.
Raglan Island.
Yeah, Raglan Island.
Is that next to Rikers?
So yeah, so it's a top-down raglan. I have to put it on longer needles and try it on and make sure it's long enough. I don't know. We'll see. If it's not, I'll just keep knitting. That's what's the beauty of a raglan. So, yeah, it's just you increase in certain sections, to make the arms. Because the thing is, I'm knitting the arms and the body all at once.
Oh, okay. Don't you usually knit the body and then the arms?
Well, not for a top-down sweater like this.
Okay.
So you knit everything all at once, and then you separate for the sleeves.
Ah, okay.
And once I separate for the sleeves, this thing should go quickly, but it's a little slow right now. But it's okay. This is my hand spun from a fleece called Taja, and it's a Romney fleece, and I love it. It's beautiful. I've been doing a little spinning. Maybe I'll pop in a picture of my bobbin. I have been spinning some Southern Cross fiber because I would like to make a night shift shawl, and it's just kind of like camo colors, and I will pair it with the finished skein of Into the World that I finished last week. So that's it. That's all I've been doing.
Okay. Put your gloves away there. No, I don't want to hit them.
I don't want Jamie to grab
who gets them.
He grabbed one today. He grabbed the yarn. This white skein, he unraveled it. And then he grabbed one of the mittens and ran off with it.
See, he sits on my lap and he won't touch. He licked my needles, but he won't touch the yarn.
Maybe if it was, if it was unattended, he might.
Maybe he just doesn't want to lose a good lap to sleep in.
Maybe. He knows where his bread is buttered. Okay, so last week I talked about dyeing some skeins that I thought were ugly. Remember that?
Yes, ugly skeins.
So,
is that what we named the show?
No.
Ugly
so I skeined them up, and I'm going to put them up for sale. I don't think they're ugly. I think they're kind of cool, actually. They're kind of a scummy green, which I love. And here they are. I'm going to put them up for sale. They're one of a kind. So I won't be dyeing them again. One dropped, but it doesn't matter.
Kind of.
So I have one in mohair and 4
Green.
on the...
Kind of interesting. They
Yeah, what do you
come in
think?
a green bag.
What do you think?
I don't think they're ugly at all. It's
So
kind of nice.
I'm calling these Tidepool.
That's a good name.
Yeah, because it looks like something, you know, there's the crabs and the algae and the water. I love it.
And all the plastic garbage that washes up.
Don't say
No,
that.
right.
Let's hope not. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm putting these up. I won't be dyeing it again, but they're pretty cool.
Mohair. It looks
Mohair.
like Jamie is all sticking out.
So yeah, this is Tidepool.
Da-da-da-dum, da-dum.
Okay, so last week I showed you, this is one Valentine bag that we have, and the yarn I did for it was a little bit too green, so I kind of redid the yarn. And if you ordered this, I have one order for this outstanding. You're going to be getting this.
Oh,
that
okay,
matches
that looks
better.
much. You redid
Yeah, the
that.
other
Yeah,
one was a little
it
green.
Matches much better
Doesn't
than
it?
the last one.
Yeah,
did.
last week I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. So this is Hearts and Doilies. I love it. It's really pretty. We still have some left in the shop.
Yeah, that's much better.
And yeah, it's just a plain white inside. And yeah, so we have that. And we have another Valentine bag this week, which I am super excited about.
Oh,
These
yeah,
are my
that's a perfect match.
These are my favorite colors. Well, this is now a pretty good
It's
match.
a perfect match also, yeah. Last week's was not.
It was a little bit green.
Yeah.
So
I don't know
this...
what happened to my stash.
To your stash? So this is...
Oh, I got 2 of those.
Aren't they cute? I got 4 actually.
Oh.
This is Hearts and Hedgies. Cute little hedgehogs.
Ah,
Aren't they cute?
yes.
And I love the yarn.
That's different.
Gray and pink is my favorite. I love gray and pink.
So is mine.
You like gray and
Well,
pink?
like pink.
I know, Rich likes pink. So, yeah, I love these. So, Hearts and Hedgies. Okay, so I did some more new Harry Potter color. This is Hogwarts, A History. Because Hermione always says, have you read Hogwarts, A History? So this is Hogwarts, A History. I had a request. Someone wanted me to dye a skein of Winter Garden. And I said, well, if I'm going to dye one, I'm going to dye a bunch. So I have some Winter Garden, which is a really nice neutral. It's just a gray with a pink and a little tiny bit of dark gray speckles. So this is Winter Garden. And this was in my Advent calendar. This is one of the skeins colors that I did. Sex in the City.
Ah.
Make a nice, fun pair of socks.
Mm-hmm.
The lights
I like
might
that
be...
color.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, that's a very nice
Really
color.
bright. I love the contrast with the pink and the black. A little bit of
I'm
white.
not a green person at all. I don't like much green yarn, but I love
Really?
pinks, grays.
Yeah, you're not a big green guy. But that's
No.
okay. And that's it. That's all
Very
we have.
nice.
Oh, and this Hearts and Hedgies, I have this on Trendy.
This is very nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Beautiful.
I love Hearts and Hedgies. It's so cute. I love gray and pink. So, yeah. So, yeah. You know, I was thinking these two would look nice in a brioche project. Hogwarts, A History, and Winter Garden would look really pretty together in a brioche. Just saying.
Yeah.
My ugly skeins. They're
bad.
pretty cool.
It comes out so different when you knit it into something.
I would love to see this knit up. This is really interesting. I think it would be really cool knit up. It's a nice neutral, actually. It's a beautiful neutral color.
Well, if anybody can do it, it's people on Instagram.
They are fast knitters.
They are like unbelievable. That's what I like about Instagram. They are so fun. Creative and so talented. It's like blows my mind.
I never talked about what I was wearing, and I wanted to talk about it.
What are you wearing?
I am wearing my boxy today because it is...
I didn't even notice. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And it matches your shawl, too.
It does. And this is hand spun.
That is like really nice. Just take it off and show it and hold it up.
Well, this is good. So this is
pretty. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I spun this yarn. I actually entered it at Rhinebeck the year I spun it and knit it, and it won a prize. I can't remember what category it was in. Maybe like something spun up to knit. I don't know. Anyway, so this is my boxy. I haven't worn it in a while because I'm not crazy about how hand spun does this striping thing.
Oh, it looks nice.
You like it?
Yeah, it looks like faded and worn.
Yeah, it's nice.
My favorite type of look.
Yeah.
Faded and worn.
I think I would prefer it to be a little more, less stripy, but you know what? It's so lovely and beautiful and you like it. I'm going to start wearing this sweater.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with it. So the yarn, the fiber was Into the World, which is one of my favorite dyers. They also dye yarn, not just fiber. And it's a mixture of all different types of fibers. There's alpaca, silk, merino, I think mostly those three. But different bases, and I did a combo spin, spun it fractally, which is why it's so stripy. But yeah,
it looks nice, stripy.
Yeah, it's 4 different colors, 4 different skeins. But yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. So.
Okay.
And then it goes nicely with this Helen Stewart cowl, which is the Land of Sweets cowl, and it looks great together. And it's keeping me so warm on this yucky day.
You need to be warm. Wait till tomorrow. It's going down to what? 4 below tonight.
I've been wearing my hand knit sweaters, so I want more. That's why I'm knitting sweaters this year, because I've been wearing them.
And they say this polar vortex is going to continue. As worse climate change gets, the more polar vortex is going to split and blow on down. So. And
the hotter it gets in the summer, and the colder it gets in the winter.
And then in the summer it gets hot as hell, and in the winter it gets.
Well, I'm not complaining about the cold because I was so hot this winter that I'm cool. I'm okay with the cold.
But I wouldn't mind a 92-degree day in between here.
Yeah, you wouldn't mind. So let's wrap this up.
Okay.
All right. So hope you guys have a great week. Knit something beautiful and cheers. Oh my gosh, Jamie, you look like a mess.
Is the sound on?
Yes.
No, it's okay.
Oh, you know what? No, it's plugged in.
No?
Yep.
Yes? Testing. Here we go. Look at the camera now. Pay attention. Pay attention, dog. Pay attention. Don't we teach you anything? Buy you a better hat when we hit Scotland. Oh, thank you. You and Jamie, I'm buying him a kilt. Ooh. A doggy kilt. Yes, and a tam. And I'll buy you a new tam, one that fits. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Good. Sit down. Go to sleep. Are we over yet?
We are.
Oh, good.
We are way over.